What is up everybody? In this video we are taking a look at these, the brand new Saucony Triumph number 19. What is up everybody and welcome back to the channel. How are you doing people? Let me know in the comments, and as usual while you're down there I want some information out of you. This time I want to know, have you got a pair of Triumph Saucony shoes? Very interested to know. I'll come on to why a little bit later in the video. But the Triumph series, do you own a pair? Have you had a pair? Have you got the 19? How you been getting on with it? Let me know in the comments. So Saucony have done what they've done throughout the whole of 2021. They've came back out with a new version of the shoe. When I say new, basically they've updated the upper. I've been running this shoe for a couple of weeks and I want to let you know how I'm getting on with it and where I've been using it and all that kind of stuff. So let's get stuck in. Okay, let's start with the old stats and features, shall we? So like I said, this is a updated version of the Saucony Triumph shoe, I would say. Now the Saucony Triumph shoe, if you didn't know, is a max cushioned, and I keep doing that, I don't know why I keep doing that, max cushioned daily trainer slash long run shoe. Think V3, what's it called, Fresh Foam V3, think maybe Max Road 5, Clifton 8 to a degree, Glycerine 19. That's where this shoe comes under. So the Triumph 19, what have they changed? Well, not a lot. Firstly, the price. Let's do the price because it's quite a lot of money, I think. It's £145. The shoe's now got this brand new mono mesh upper on it, which is the major change versus last year. The shoe's got an 8mm drop. We've got a heel height of 32.5, 24.5 in the front. We've got the form fit. We've got the this new sort of lacing system. I'll come on to that in a minute. We've got the Power Run Plus midsole, same rubber outsole, which has that multi-directional grooves on it. Lighter footprint. Basically, they've lightened the shoe up versus last year's model. And you know what? That is probably about it. Actually, let's do the weight. I've got Mrs. Fordy scales here. Because they have made this shoe a little bit lighter than in the past. Because this shoe, the problem this thing used to have is that it was so heavy. But we're going to go ounces. 11.35 for my UK 9.5. I'll let you do the grams because I'm being lazy. It fits true to size. And I would say one of the big positives about this shoe is look how much room there is in that toe box. It is so high, look, there's just a lovely amount of room all around the toe box. You've got like this bumper here, but I don't know, the upper's great on this shoe, it really is. The mono mesh upper is a fantastic sort of change versus last year. It really is nice and airy and roomy and comfortable, which is what I like. And in terms of the lacing, they've changed the lacing system, so they've, if you can, I don't know if it'll come out because of the black version, but basically it sort of goes like that, and what that allows is a more sort of comfortable fit across the midfoot. It really does lock down nice. The tongue is padded, but not too much. Some of these max cushion shoes can have overkill in terms of foam, and they've just got the right amount there for a sort of comfortable feeling. You've got loads of foam, but it doesn't feel like you've got your foot in a pillow. There's just a comfortable amount. Now, I'm going to put it straight out there. These sort of shoes are not my ideal sort of shoes in terms of how much foam. I prefer a little bit more stripped down. But the foam that is in there is comfortable and there's not too much of it, which is a nice blend, I think. I think it looks great in this black colour. Let me know what you think. They've kept the outsole the same and the midsole's the same. It's the Power Run Plus. So it's soft, but it's not like too soft. It's just a nice blend with the Power Run. It's softer than a Shift, and because you don't have the speed roller of the Shift, it just feels a little bit more, yeah, like that sort of max cushion daily trainer kind of shoe. what I was saying about the stability is that it is a really wide base. So if you do have some form of pronation, maybe on those longer runs, it is a very stable ride because of the width. I think in the forefoot and the heel, it really does provide a nice stable platform for those longer runs, which I think is a massive positive for the shoe actually, when comparing it against some of the other shoes out there. But I think this is a much better alternative to the Shift. Like I said in the video I did, my worst shoes. If you've not seen that, check it out. I think the Shift's pretty pointless. I think if you're looking for a long run max cushion shoe from Saucony, you're probably better off looking here than the Shift. I just think this is more traditional and there's just a little bit more sort of, I don't know, comfort and yeah, good feeling about the shoe rather than the Shift. I think that's it probably in terms of stats and features. So the outsole's great. It is what it is. It's the same as the old version. They've not done anything to it. The midsole's the same. It's saying the main change is on the upper. So I have enjoyed running in the shoe. It is, as I said, a stable ride. It is a comfortable ride. It does feel like a lot of shoe. I would say that. It's not necessarily the sort of thing that I particularly enjoy on those longer runs. It just, yeah, by the time you're to the end of the run, you do notice the shoe. It is quite a lot here. And it's not minimalistic enough to use as a daily trainer. There's just a lot of shoe again. So maybe you could wear it for a recovery day, but can you justify £145 for a recovery day shoe? Probably not. You want something that's going to be able to tick more boxes, I would say. And I think that's the problem with the Triumph and the Triumph series. I'm not sure really where it fits into everything because it's not a daily trainer. So it's not like, I mean, the daily trainer where you'd probably go for an endorphin speed or something like that. Or maybe you'd look elsewhere, New Balance Rebel 2, Hoka 4, that kind of stuff for your daily trainer, which is more versatile. Long run shoe, would you wear it? It's quite cumbersome. It's quite, you know, 11 point something ounces. It is a lot of shoe. There is a lot of foam in it. Yes, it's comfortable, but I don't know. You'd probably prefer like a Ghost 13 maybe over this, for example. So I'm struggling to see where it fits in the marketplace versus the competition. There's nothing slight wrong with it. There's nothing sort of negative to a degree. It's just, I think there's, as always, in this all opinion, I just feel like there's better out there at the moment. I think the Brooks Glycerine is a better shoe. The Max Road 5 from Skechers, and we'll do a comparison, I think is a much better alternative to this shoe. Yeah, and it's just a bit of a shame really, because I think Saucony are a sort of, they become a problem of their own success. The Endorphin line's so good that you don't really look elsewhere for Saucony, and it is a shame. But I struggle with their lineup now because I just go to the Endorphin line every time. The Kinvara's too hard. The Shift is okay. I mean, like I said, you know, I prefer this over the Shift, but really, I don't know. Does the Triumph have a place in the Saucony lineup anymore? And this is a bigger topic. I mean, you look at some of the Hoka shoes out there, the Nike shoes out there. There's so many different versions. I don't know. It's just like some of them are a bit pointless. So it's a bit inconclusive on this one, which I must apologise for because I try and give you a clear yes or clear no. But you know what? Yeah, actually, I will give you a clear. I don't think you should buy this. I think personally, you should go and buy the Skechers Go Run, the Max Ride 5 over this. I think it's a much better shoe. I think the Glide Ride 2 is a better shoe over this. Okay, it's got the rocker design in it, but I just think that's a better shoe. I think the Glycerine 19 is probably just as boring, but probably does a little bit more in terms of versatility. This just feels a little bit sort of 2019.